Thanks, Dawn. Now to the story a lot of people are talking about. We're learning more about the Suffolk man charged with bigamy. We first told you about Kareem Giles last night on Wavy News 10 at 5. Since then, the story has been one of the most viewed on Wavy.com. So 10 on your side's Anita Blanton spent the day talking to the women plural, who married him. Anita, they have two very different accounts of all this.
Very different. They sure do, Chris. And what a tangled web this has become. We spoke to the woman who went to police after finding out the man she married already had a wife. We talked to the woman Kareem Giles never actually got divorced from. And we found out he was married and divorced from yet another woman before meeting either of them. While some might see Kareem Giles as a bit of a ladies' man, a bigamy conviction would make him a felon, too. The problem, after his first marriage in 1994 ended in divorce, he got married again in 2005. The honeymoon phase didn't last long.
I wasn't sure if he was in love with me or her, and I was 20 years old and upset and emotional and said, well, if you don't know which one you love after me giving you a son and marrying you, then I'm leaving.
That was a little over a month after saying I do. They've been separated for 9 years, but never got a divorce to officially say, I don't want to be married anymore. So it wasn't Kareem that Danielle Giles was upset with after hearing that he'd taken vows again.
He said that he was drunk and he went and ended up getting married at some little rinky-dink place. And he even spelled his name wrong and everything.
True, we found his middle name is spelled differently on marriage license number 3, but wife number 3 says he was definitely sober when he indicated she was his second wife after a previous divorce and tied the knot.
We were happy. We were in love. We went to the courthouse. We got married around 10:30 in the morning. We had made an appointment. And we were married right there after we got our license by the judge.
She didn't want to be identified, but says she started hearing rumors shortly after, and 5 months passed before he finally fessed up.
I felt betrayed for the longest time, shamed, because a lot of people have seen this and witnessed what's been happening with my life.
She asked for an annulment. She says he said he'd finally get his divorce finalized for another chance with her.
He told me that he was going to take care of it. He told me he made appointments with attorneys. He sent me text messages that he was going, none of which was true.
She says those attorneys he mentioned never had a record of an appointment, so she went to police to make things right. She says all she wanted was an annulment to clear her name from ever being married to Kareem Giles. Stay with us as we follow developments in this case. You may wonder how all of this happened. If we were able to find all of the marriage licenses today, why didn't an official before the couple took vows? It's a question I plan to ask. Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.